Emma Calder was the golden girl of Fairhill, and Dr. Nate Weller was the town's most trusted physician. Together, they seemed like the perfect couple, smart, successful, and inseparable. Behind closed doors, something far darker was brewing. When Emma was found dead on her living room couch, the town mourned a tragic accident. But as investigators peeled back the layers of their seemingly perfect lives, they uncovered a chilling truth. Someone had turned medicine into murder. And the most dangerous killer is the one who knows exactly how to make death look natural. In the quiet town of Fairhill, nestled between rolling hills and farmland, life moved slowly. The kind of place where people didn't T-lock their doors and news spread faster than the morning paper. But in the summer of 2017, something shattered that peaceful illusion, something that no one could explain. Something that would come to be known simply as the case of the bitter pill. It began with a tragedy. Emma Calder, a bright 29-year-old pharmacist, was found dead in her apartment. Her co-workers described her as reliable, cheerful, and meticulous. She never missed work. When she didn't show up for her Monday shift at Pine Ridge Pharmacy, a colleague went to check on her. What they found was haunting. Emma, fully clothed, lying motionless on her couch, a cup of tea on the table beside her. Nothing appeared out of place, no signs of struggle, no forced entry. Just Emma and the faint scent of lavender still hanging in the air. The coroner's report stunned everyone. Cause of death: acute poisoning by a rare digitalist compound derived from foxglove, a plant known to affect heart function. The compound wasn't something one would accidentally consume. It was a targeted dose. Lethal, silent, and almost undetectable without specific testing. Authorities soon discovered that Emma's stash of medications at work had been untouched. No sign she took the poison willingly, no notes, no personal struggles. Emma had been healthy, active, and recently engaged to her boyfriend, Dr. Nate Weller, a general practitioner at the same medical center. As the investigation unfolded, small cracks began to appear in Emma's perfect life. Her computer search history showed she'd been looking up symptoms related to heart palpitations just a week before her death. She had confided in a close friend about feeling tired and dizzy, but dismissed it as stress. It seemed the poison had been building in her system over time, microdoses, accumulating until her heart simply gave out. Attention turned toward the medical community. Police quietly investigated the pharmacy's inventory. There was no sign of missing digitalis derivatives, but one source stood out: Dr. Nate Weller, a beloved physician, respected, calm, and well-spoken. But more importantly, he had unrestricted access to cardiac medications through his hospital privileges. As investigators dug deeper into Nate's life, things got murkier. He had no prior convictions, no history of violence. But they uncovered something odd. Nate had been previously engaged to another woman, Julia Myers, a nurse. She died 5 years earlier under mysterious circumstances while on vacation in Costa Rica. The cause: sudden cardiac arrest. At the time it was ruled natural. But after Emma's death, that ruling was revisited. Toxicology reports on Julia's body had never been completed due to delays and a quick burial. But local records showed that Julia had also experienced dizziness, nausea, and shortness of breath in the weeks leading up to her death, just like Emma. Suddenly, Nate's calm demeanor didn't seem so innocent. But there was one more twist. While sifting through Emma's financial records, detectives found a strange transaction. Emma had recently purchased a secure USB drive under an alias. It was discovered hidden inside a hollowed-out book in her closet. On it were dozens of encrypted files. With the help of cyber forensics, they were decrypted, revealing journal entries, screenshots of text messages, and audio recordings. Emma had grown suspicious. She believed Nate was slowly making her sick. She even recorded a private conversation with a friend, saying if anything happened to her, Nate should be the first person investigated. Her words, calm but chilling, were damning. If I die suddenly, it wasn't an accident. It was enough. Dr. Nate Weller was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. In court, prosecutors painted a disturbing portrait of a man who saw love as control and medicine as a weapon. Emma had figured it out, but not in time. The jury took less than 2 hours to reach a verdict: guilty. Nate was sentenced to life in prison without parole. The case shocked the town of Fairhill and sent ripples through the medical community. A respected doctor had used his knowledge to kill the women closest to him, masking murder with medicine. What made it so chilling was how ordinary everything seemed until it wasn't. In the end, it wasn't a bullet or a knife. It was a bitter pill, hidden in trust, dosed in silence, and swallowed without suspicion.